Hi and welcome back to my channel, Everything Mommy. Today I'm going to be doing a video on my 3 most unexpected favorite baby products. The reason I say unexpected baby products is because these aren't the items that I would have chosen or would have guessed were going to be my favorite. They just kind of are random things that ended up working really well for us. So let's get to it. My first baby product that we have found to be very useful is the Diaper Genie Elite. That's the model we have, Diaper Genie Elite. I don't really know much about the other models or what their differences are, but this is just your basic Diaper Genie Elite. And I found this to be very helpful. We live in an apartment and our dumpster is kind of far away. I mean, it's outside, it's in one of those big cement areas that has a metal door that closes. And so if it's nighttime, I don't go out there alone. Sometimes my husband gets home late, and so I don't take the trash out every night. Sometimes it gets left. And if we were having to run poopy diapers out to the dumpster, sometimes 3 times a day, I mean, it doesn't sound like much, but when you get busy with a little one, it could build up, I guess you say. So anyways, the Diaper Genie Elite has been really helpful for us. I love that I could just change her diaper and then just toss it away. It's done. The room doesn't start to smell. Occasionally, if you open it up, smell will come out. But for the most part, it'll fade away and the room isn't left smelling forever. And I don't feel like I'm having to change the bag all the time. I know some people were like, oh, I think the Diaper Genie is a waste of money. It's pointless. You don't need it. You have to buy those refillable bags. I haven't felt like we're buying them all the time. I feel like they last a while. We do only have one child. She's a year old, so it lasts a while, and I do have to purchase, the refills, but it doesn't seem like all the time I'm having to buy them. So we love the Diaper Genie. I would recommend it to people, and it's just something that before having a child, it wouldn't have been like the Diaper Genie, oh my goodness, that's gonna be like the best thing ever. I wouldn't have thought that. So that's why it's my first unexpected favorite baby product. All right, my second favorite or unexpected favorite baby product is a sleep sack. And I actually don't know very many people that use these, but it has worked really well for us. When my daughter was about 3 months old, 3 to 4 months, yeah, probably 3 months old, and we stopped swaddling her, I think we just left her out without the swaddle for a while because it wasn't really cold. But then as winter came, we felt that she was going to get cold, and we can't leave loose blankets in the crib. She was too young for that. So we bought a sleep sack, and she did really well with it. The one that we had bought in for her was a 0 to 6 month size, and so she used that all the way up until just recently when she turned 1, and then we got her a bigger one, which is this one. It's pretty big, and this is a 12 to 24 months, and it's really soft. It has those nice little bumps on it, and for her, it's just like security. She knows that when she gets put into this bag at night in her crib that it's time for bed, and she likes it. I mean, she practically dove out of my arms the other day to go to bed at night because she loves her crib, and she knows that when this is on and I have my little stuffed animal with me, it's time for bed. And there was a couple nights that we didn't use it because I thought she'd be too hot, and she woke up a few times in the night. And so we put her back in the bag the next night, and she slept through the night again. So for her, it's security. It's like a cue that it's time to go to sleep. We don't have to worry about her getting cold. We put long sleeves on her because their little arms stick out. But she loves it, and she stays warm and comfy, and also she can stand up in it. She's not stuck on the ground. She can move around in it. She can pull herself up, stand up on the crib when she's waiting for us to come get her. So we love it. She loves it. Once again, I didn't even register for one of these. Maybe I did, but I didn't get it for a gift. and it wasn't one of the things that I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to get. But once I got one, and once we started using one, I realized that it was pretty handy and it worked really well for us, and she liked it, and we'll probably continue to use it until she's, I don't know, capable of being able to pull a blanket back on her if she got cold. But this should fit her until she's almost like 2. So we'll see how long she wears it. But I highly recommend a sleep sack if your child is no longer being swaddled, but you don't want them to get cold, but you want them to be safe and free of risk for SIDS. So definitely a sleep sack. This one is Halo Sleep Sack brand, and it says back is best on it. But yes, highly recommend this. We love it. She loves it. It's great. Okay, my third favorite baby product, unexpected favorite baby product, is a white noise machine. And we bought one of these when my daughter was probably, maybe 2-3 weeks old. And I would put her down for naps in her crib during the day. Not every single nap, but we would try a nap here and there just to try to get her used to her crib. And I noticed that she would really only sleep for like maybe 10 minutes in there. So I thought, well, a lot of people use white noise machines, maybe I'll try a white noise machine. So what I did was I downloaded an app on my phone, and I would play it through a Bluetooth speaker in her room. Well, one day somebody called me, and it rang so loud through the speaker, and she was just like a little tiny baby. It rang so loud, and it woke her up. Luckily, it didn't seem to bother her much, but it did wake her up. So from that point, I was like, okay, we're just gonna go buy one of those machines. I'm sure they're not too expensive. We got one at Target. It was about $25. And plays a few different sounds. It has crickets, ocean waves, like a river or creek kind of sound. Thunder. I think there's rain and thunder. No, maybe not. Anyways, and then it has heartbeat, which I think is kind of creepy sounding. And then it has just the plain like white noise, which is what we use, and we crank it up really loud. Like if you walk into her room, you'd think, how could anybody sleep like this? Like this is really loud and probably annoying. But it drowns everything out. I'm not very quiet. I'm not good at being quiet. I'm a loud talker. I'm loud when I'm working in the kitchen, and our kitchen is pretty close to her room. So it drowns everything out, and it allows her to sleep really well during the days and to stay asleep in the morning when we're up early. So I don't actually have the machine out here with me because my daughter's in there sleeping, but any white noise machine would work. Like it doesn't matter what kind. So anyways, that is my third unexpected baby product. So my 3 being the Diaper Genie Elite, or probably any Diaper Genie for that matter, 2, a sleep sack, and 3, a white noise machine. And these are 3 products that I did not think were gonna be my favorite. I didn't think much of them before. I didn't even register for a white noise machine. And then these 3 things ended up being some of my favorites. I don't know if I could say they're my top favorites. I mean, maybe, but they're definitely 3 of my favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for coming back and watching. I hope to see you again. Please subscribe to my channel, Everything Mommy. I'll be back next week with another video. And please, if you have a request, like a video request, leave it in the comments. I would love to get ideas from you guys. And thank you for watching. I will see you next time.